Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art! Today we're going to solve Wordle number 674 for Monday, April 24th. And what do we have for today's challenge? Yes, we have to use 3 words that contain the letters that correspond to the musical notes. So you have to have 3 words, as you can see in my example, that contain words using A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you can use them whenever you want. They don't have to be all 3 up front. And you do need to make sure that within those 3 words, at some point, you use each of those 7 letters. So as you can see in my example, I first went with badge. Then after that, we went with decaf. Then I went with adage. That got me very little. So I went with strip. That still got me very little. And then I went with a foul. And finally, we finished with awful. All right, guys? So let's hope that today's solve will not be awful. Let's try badge. Notice that those 5 letters all do have correspond to some musical notes. Now, I'm actually quite happy with that. I was thinking to myself, geez, if we could at least get something out of it, that would be pretty good. Now, the next guess I'm thinking would be good would be decaf, because we can see if the D is up front and also test for the F. And notice once again, all of those do correspond to the musical notes. Okay, good. We positioned our D. That's actually not terrible. Now, at this point, I can play it one of 2 ways. I could just now go with a non-musical word, and with the express purpose of making sure that I don't fail the Wordle, or I could just finish it off and do one more. And by the way, if I finish it off, it's not going to be of any help whatsoever because this is the best we can possibly do. Just making sure that my screen looks good. So I'm a little nervous here. It's still quite a bit to work with. I am actually going to wait for my third one because I would just really like to get some information here. So it's a D word. Okay, that's not bad. Oh boy, it could be a lot of things. It could be like dirty. It could be dummy. It could be dusty. Those are good ones. It could be dolly. So I think the Y is essential. Okay, I think we got to get the Y in there. How about if we were to do, I think actually truly is not bad. That would test for the Y for sure. We'd be looking, it would help us get dirty possibly. Dully could be an answer. The dolly, I think truly is very good. So let's see what we get out of that. Only a T. Not great, but I think we can still try to get this. I'm kind of happy that we ruled out, that Y. Okay, I do feel like this should be narrowed down tremendously. I do believe it should be narrowed down tremendously. We should be able to figure out what this is. And then I still have to throw in, guys, right? So basically, I have to have an incredible guess to figure out what this word is. And then we still have to throw in a wasted guess with our musical notes because we have to have at least 3 of them. And trust me, there will only be 3. All right, well, the T won't go next. I can't possibly imagine another DW. We already have, I don't think that would work. So we have to have a vowel, and I'm thinking it could be, let's just start alphabetically with I. Oh, this would be a cute, oh my goodness. Ooh, it could be ditto, and we have not had ditto. Now, I think that would be, I think that's probably what it is, actually. I mean, what else could it be? I think it's going to be ditto. So what I'm going to do, see, I can't do ditto right now. I mean, I could, but the problem is I'm going to fail my own challenge. So what we could do is just, what could we do? We could just do a word that has ITO strategically. Actually, I could do ditty. That wouldn't be bad. I think that would, But just in case, I do want to maybe get the O in there. I really think it. Let's see here. How about if I were to do? I mean, I could do point. Then that should confirm ditto, and I will have very few letters left, and then I have to throw in on my fifth guess the musical term, and then I think we'll be okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I think we've got ditto. So let's now just do, let's just throw in this adage for my third musical term and ditto. Woo! I feel good about that one. And that was not too long. I didn't drag you guys on for some wild adventure. Whoa. I think most of the folks who did today's challenge are going to be okay, because I think that getting that D, even though it was only one letter, I think was immensely helpful, because it also stripped out, the A and the E, and narrowed down the available vowels. So I'm very confident that people will get that, probably even in possibly 5 guesses. But I'm totally fine with my 6, guys, especially since we did that in about 6 minutes. All right, guys, are you ready for the next challenge? This is going to be a hard one. Let's go ahead and clear the screen and show you guys what's on tap for tomorrow. Are you ready, guys? Yes, we have to now do a diagonal of probably one of the hardest letters imaginable, a diagonal of J's. But guess what, guys? I'm being nice. I'm giving you a tremendous amount of flexibility. You can start your J diagonal either in the top left corner, or you can start it in the top right corner, whichever you prefer. Today, I decided not to give you a full-blown example, just because I want you guys to put in the effort to find some interesting words, especially those that end in J, of which there are very few. So this is going to be extremely difficult. You never know what can happen, especially whatever the word ends up being could make it incredibly difficult. But we are getting towards the end, so you just have to survive for about 5 more days, and we will declare a champion of this April challenge. All right, guys, well, with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed today's Wordle. And of course, yes, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet another edition of Wordle with Art.